A problem of this nature doesn't go away easily. We've had Buhari there, it didn't go away. I think the only leader that, in my opinion, framed the problem properly, ironically, was Jonathan. Because it was Goodluck Ebele Jonathan who was smart enough to know that in the long run, if you don't throw education into the north and make sure that from the beggar bowls in their hand, you replace it with a book, you're going to be having people that can be available for these kinds of nonsense. Others have not taken it as seriously as that. The governors of those areas have not taken it as seriously as that. The local government of that area has not taken it as seriously as that. And the outrage you even expect from the people of that area. I mean, you've just lost a general.
That's right.
The kind of outrage you expect from that corner of the country is not coming. They have captured some people in Oyo. At least you can see outrage, that people are not finding it funny. So until we agree that we're not going to just stay here, allow xenophobia from South Africa to make us feel unhappy, allow insurgency from wherever they're coming from to make us unhappy, we have not been able to look at our policy on how people come into our country and say to ourselves that, hey, we have enough existential problem here. For now, we are suspending all this free movement of goods and services because we can't be dying.
Okay.
And then they're like saying, oh, there's a protocol that allows our people to die. And then there's also another protocol that allows us to keep burying people every day. And when any politician says he's blaming anybody, you have to say that, no, this is not right. What I expect politicians to do, including the article, to do, I expect them to be coming up with alternative ideas that can be implemented. Talk is very cheap. Unless, of course, you have a role to play in the insurgency. You can't just tell them stop and they will stop. And if you have that kind of gravitas where you can say stop and they will stop, then say it now. You don't have to be president before you help your people, your country, and everybody to stop this kind of madness that is going on. I hardly sleep because of this problem, wondering what else must we do? Who else must we beg? Who else must we speak to international community? And the Nigerian government, they're not doing enough. There is not enough anger in the spirit of those that are in charge of our country. The rhetoric is not even right. The optics of what they're doing with themselves and how they're moving around, pretending as if people can be dying every day, and the only thing on the table is the next election, is very sickening. Right. Sometimes you just wonder, are these guys too old? Do they not get the memo of where we are in the world and where our people want to be now? Right. So it's not about favoring one side or the other. It's about saying that we can't continue like this.